Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Heal with the Real. I wanted to really talk about values today and how we define our own values. And it's really important in life for things like boundaries and understanding when you're going into any kind of relationship, how you have the healthiest relationship. So I'm Amanda Haig from Fix Your Future Limited and UKInd Therapy CIC, and I support survivors to become thrivers in life. I'm going to go into my sheet to show you actually what my values are. So here is some exercises to think about, and number one is what matters most to you in life. So for me, it was my family, my dog, my health, being kind, having adventure, walking in nature, and honesty. So I've got three boys and I have a granddaughter. So my family is really important to me. I've got a little dog that I got two and a half years ago now. It'll be 3 years actually in June. And he was a little Yorkie Terrier. I've always had staffies and big dogs in my life, but um when my last dog died, I was like, do I really want another dog? Should I get another dog? And actually, I did vision boards. I'm going to do another video about vision boards and the power of vision boards. But at the beginning of two and a half years ago, I set out my vision board, and on there, I felt ready again for another dog. I know after my Staffy died, it was just really heartbreaking because they're part of your family. And anyway, I kind of really was missing going out and walking with my dog. So on my vision board, I put a dog. I wanted a small dog this time because they were all quite big dogs. And yeah, that was in December or January, I did my vision board. And then in the June, my friend said, "Oh, come round one. I think it was Saturday or Sunday. Can't really remember." But she said, "There's a dog that needs a home. His owners had died. He was an old man, an elderly man, and he's died, and he needs a home." Anyway, about an hour or so later, I was driving home with this little Yorkie Terrier. And normally I wouldn't go for that kind of dog, but do you know what? He's like my best friend, and I wouldn't be without him now. And who wouldn't give a dog a good home? So yeah, so my family, my dog, my health is really important. I suffered from sciatica for quite a long time, about not this Christmas, but the Christmas before. And I love to exercise every morning. Well, I couldn't exercise and I was just in agony. And it really made me think about, God, how grateful I am to have my health. Um, Being kind is just, it's a no-brainer. Treat others the way that you want to treat people. And I love having adventure. I love visiting new places. There's so many places in the United Kingdom, in the UK, that I've never ever been to. And yeah, just visiting different places and exploring. I love that. And walking in nature. So I love going in any, for even for little walks, short walks, anything in nature is good for me. And people that are honest, I don't like liars. I've got no time for them. So that was one of my values. What would you do if you could pursue any career you wanted without regard for money or other practical considerations? And so mine was definitely helping people with confidence after trauma, making my business successful and known within Leeds and beyond. And yes, so two and a bit years ago now, I set up my own business, Fix Your Future. And more recently, I've set up UKInd Therapy CIC, which is really exciting because it means that I'll be able to get some funding to support more survivors to thrive. And yeah, I absolutely love it because that's my passion. I have lived experience. I wrote my book, Fix Your Future. And in the back of there are all the self-help techniques that I personally use. And I wanted to just use those healing techniques to support more survivors to thrive, because I held on to trauma unknowingly for many, many years. And so I thought, well, if I'm like that, there must be so many survivors out there that are feeling the same thing. Then what kind of stories or behaviors inspire you when you read the news? So for me, it would be people overcoming adversities. I don't read the news or watch the news, in fact, but looking on social media, people overcoming all different adversities is amazing. And I love to see that. People who give back to society and seeing people's confidence grow. And I did put there, especially in Clubhouse, that was a while ago now, but yeah, Clubhouse was an app that I was on for a long time, and I used to run my own club within there. But yeah, seeing people's confidence grow, there's nothing more exciting, when I ran a retreat, not last year, the year before, and one of the ladies had a life breakthrough. So seeing her confidence grow was incredible. What kind of story or behavior irritates you? So greed, people that are greedy, ignorant, hate crimes, bullying, and jealousy. They're all the behaviors that are just all really negative, and I wouldn't want to be around people that are like that. What would you change? What would you like to change about the world or yourself? Oh, I mean, if I could have a world where people became more emotionally intelligent, what an amazing world that would be. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. But and I'd like to communicate better in relationships, business and life. So sometimes challenges and triggers can pop up for me, and it can lead me on a different path. So yeah, just better in relationships in all aspects, and that's a work in progress. Um, what am I most pleased with? I guess setting up my two businesses, stepping into my fear and talking more about my past in order to help others heal. I think that's important, telling your stories and knowing that actually there's no shame in that. And winning funding for some incredible projects in 2023. I'm a funding and bid writer as well. Having been a business developer for 12 years with the CIC, and then more recently, the last 2 years in my own CIC. Yeah, we won some funding for those projects, and it's just a great feeling when you win you write your own funding and you win your own funding to develop the things that you're really passionate about. When have I been my happiest? I used to do lots of festivals, so I love dancing in fields to music. I love singing, so singing around campfires and just relaxing with like-minded people. That just makes me happy. I still dance every morning. I exercise. The first thing I do on a morning is do my exercises, and I will talk about that in another YouTube post. But yeah, exercise to my favorite music. First thing on a morning is what I do every day, just a half an hour of low impact exercise. And I get my tunes or my rave tunes. I'm a bit of an old school raver. So yeah, love dancing. And I just wanted to add in the bottom, list of personal values, and it might help you to kind of think about some of your values. What are they? So, is it achievement, adventure, courage, creativity, dependability, determination? Is it friendship? Is it health? Is it honesty? Is it independence, integrity, intelligence? Is it justice? Is it kindness? So I want you to have or take a blank sheet of paper and brainstorm some answers to the questions that I've just answered myself. And then using the answers as a guide will just really help you determine your personal values. In some cases, they'll be straightforward, but if you wrote a loving relationship in response to the question about what is important to you, then love is definitely a personal value. Your value is happiness if you wrote being happy. Others, on the other hand, may necessitate a little more effort. For example, if you're inspired by successful entrepreneur stories, you may value determination or achievement, or you may value wealth and success. If you're inspired by activists working to change the world, you might be valued, your value may be courage, integrity, justice, or peace. So examine what it is about these stories or experiences that you find so compelling, and let me know your values in the comments. I'd love to hear more. And please subscribe to my channel if you found this valuable. Take care.